Hey, a lot of people have this problem. I don't know if it's a big problem, but on your second floor, your upper level, especially in your hallways, you've got cracks at your drywall joints, especially on the ceiling. And sometimes these cracks get bigger and smaller. And what causes this is it's a phenomenon called truss lift. And if you have trusses, okay, these are trusses, and the cracks are below in the rooms, okay, and this is the bottom chord, top chord, okay, and the web. There's just kind of names. And so what causes this truss lift, okay, is these truss expand and contract and lift up, and then you get the cracks in the walls and the ceilings, usually in the center of the wall, not necessarily on the back. And so the center is where you have your highest moment, and that is where you get a lot of ceiling cracks. So what causes that crack? Well, truss lift phenomenon. What stops that crack? Well, when the builder built the house, he should have used truss lift clips to stop that from happening. And guess what? There's the little gap. See how that moved? See here how it's up, and then all of a sudden the thing bows up and moves up from the truss lift. And if you look at the way the forces work, and if you know anything about structural loading, okay, and it's very easy to calculate the loads and all that, but we don't really care. What we care about is that this piece of wood, which is your wall, has a gap because it lifted up. Now, you know what? Your house ain't gonna fall down, okay? And so, of course, I got to do all this mathematical stuff. And so there's your trusses in the attic, and okay, and these are lifting up, and the cracks are forming here. Do you see the tape joints are torn? Okay, there's a tape joint. See the tape joint torn? And sometimes even you got cracks in the doors, usually the center. So what this guy did is he decided to put up molding. And so if you put the molding and nail it to the wall when they're, then you got to time the truss lift. Some houses have 1 inch. That's huge. Half inch, quarter inch. Okay, some people don't care. I personally don't really care. And it wouldn't bother me one bit. But you know what? We live in what's called the perfect world syndrome. So truss lift phenomenon are cracks in your hallway on your upper floor at the joints, and that's because the builder didn't put in truss lift clips, okay? And these are trusses, those are the cracks, and it lifts up. Oh, get rid of all this math here. Oh. Right here, and you can see the trusses are lifting up. So hey, oh, by the way, if you have any problems with your house you can't solve, I have a service. It's call Marko with a question. Just Google call Marko, M-E-R-K-O, call Marko with a question, and $29, pretty much half in 15 minutes or so. Send me some photos. I'll interview you. We'll tell me your problems, especially if you can't have anybody else solve them. At least I could try to help you find the problem and solve the problem. If you've got other issues you want second opinions on, odors, stains, pets, whatever, noise, environmental. I've been doing this for 40 years. I've done 18,000 inspections. I'm an engineer, a book author, licenses, and all kind of disciplines. Also, below, I have some links. Check it out. Amazon affiliate. You could usually my products below will have something to do with the photo or with the movie. But you know what? You could just buy whatever you want on Amazon off my sites. I appreciate it. I get 1%. It helps pay for some of my stuff to provide these videos. Also, you can Google me, Clevelandmarko. That's my nickname. Find me all over. Mark, one word, Clevelandmarko, M-E-R-K-O, www.houseinvestigations.com, my site. Also, please rate, subscribe, hit the bell button, and share. Thank you for coming on. Call Marko with a question if you have any crazy thing going on in your house that nobody else can solve.